Hello, I'm Jill with Om Shanti Healing. Welcome to this video that briefly discusses the benefits of massage on the nervous system. The nervous system regulates everything that makes our body function, from the way we think to the way our cells reproduce. Everything is regulated by this internal computer programming that keeps us alive. So, including the nervous system internally, there's a peripheral part of our nervous system that is our senses, our eyes, our smell, our taste, our touch. So, the benefit of massage automatically, when you come into an environment that is spa-like or medical massage-like, an environment where your body's going to have an opportunity to relax and let go, the therapist wants to present the environment as calming, quiet, and warm, right? A welcoming, open kind of energy that triggers that nervous system to relax, right? It doesn't keep you in your fight or flight or a high stress mode. You tune into those calmer hormones that get triggered when you walk in the door. And as well as that, you have these calming hormones that are triggered also because your body knows it's going to have a timeout. You're going to be able to lay down and rest. The therapist is going to help work on the parts of your body that are in pain and give you relief. So that anxiety level goes down that you would probably normally have throughout the day. And your body tunes in and becomes present right away. So when you get on the table and the therapist starts to touch your body, there's sensations there in the peripheral that acknowledge that you're being touched. Again, that is another response of the nervous system that automatically tells you, okay, it's time to relax and let go. So when the body's touched, there's stimulation, physical from touch, obviously. But under the surface of the skin, there's other things going on. The body responds to being touched, as in being pushed on or pulled on or squeezed. The tissue layers have a response to the nervous system to relax, right? Or sometimes they clench up a little bit prior to that relaxing because you've been holding on to that spot for a long time with pain and restriction in the movement. So when the tissue's touched, the therapist will be able to tell if that area in your body is really dehydrated. If the layers are very compressed and stuck together, it's going to have a certain feel to it that the therapist will know to look for. So as the body's being worked on and the tissue is being manipulated and moved in different directions, those compressed layers of dehydrated tissue that have a lack of nutrient content starts to respond to the touch. And when it responds, it moves and it lets go of that clench a little bit. And when it lets go of that clench, the layers start to separate. So it's not just muscle layers that are being stuck. There's connective tissue around all the muscles that's very sticky and tight in like a saran wrap layer almost around the layers of the tissue, very superficial layers that kind of enclose everything into this protective little package that supports and protects your internal organs and your glands and your blood vessels and everything. And those layers can get all glued together when there's no flow, when there's no lack of blood flow and energy flow and nutrients and fluid going into that area. Those layers get stuck. So as you work them with manual manipulation or body work, those layers start to relax a little bit at a time, and then fluid moves in. So your nervous system is creating a response to the touch. It feels that things are being moved around there, and you have an automatic response where the nervous system sends fresh blood flow, fresh white cells in there, moves the lymph out, puts fresh lymph in. You get a surge of water and nutrient content from minerals and nutrients from the food you eat, automatically gets flushed through this area that was otherwise smashed and tight and restrictive. And when that happens, when you get that fluid intake in that area, the tissue becomes pink again. You can tell from the surface that the blood flow is happening because you turn pink on the surface of your skin. And the tissue immediately soaks all of that up like a sponge, and the tissue layers become more supple and pliable and easier to work with, and then lubricated. So all those fluids move in and lubricate the layers to reduce pain and to increase range of motion in your body. So it's an instantaneous response. The nervous system knows what needs to happen there and sends that army of resource into that area to heal and restore that part of your body that is starving from all the necessary components it needs to be healthy, and for the muscles to slide and glide with ease when you move. So huge benefits with that, and then the benefits of just not having pain anymore lowers the blood pressure, lowers anxiety levels, gives you a feeling of relief and rest and restore, where your energy levels can be distributed in proper ways so you could be creative and happy and move without pain, right? Having pain drains your energy. So lots of benefits, lots of mind-body connection with massage and body work, and a lot of relief when you get a good therapist that knows what they're doing. You can count on them when you get stuck in your own body, and go and see them and get the relief that you deserve and desperately need. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We'll talk soon again. Bye-bye.